are you gonna call?
Hashtag just saying.
Ooh, that's a good answer. As always, I am Tara.
And I'm still Sean, as far as I know.
As far as you know.
Last I checked.
This is the review show.
Ta-da!
Welcome. Ta-ra! I'm still sick, but we're gonna get through this together.
Yay! Teamwork!
Yep, we're gonna get through it together. So, something happened this week.
Yes, a bomb was dropped. Good bomb. Nice bomb.
Da bomb.
Awesome bomb.
Da bomb.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Sean tell you fine folk what this bomb was.
You'll never guess what it has to do with.
Nope.
Next Ghostbusters 3 continuation from the first two will be made.
Yes.
And Ivan Reitman's son Jason is doing it, so we know it should be done right.
Yes.
Paul.
Here we go. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard. So, here's the thing.
You text me and told me about the trailer.
I did, because I'm a nerd, so I'm kind of
Nerds.
So I like to think I have my finger on the pulse of America. And I
Give it a
heard...
little tickle.
Yeah, so he announced it, that it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then a very short time after it was announced it was happening, there was a trailer.
Amazing. It's already done, quick.
Well, it had to have been planned. He had to have planned it. Right? I know, I'm trying to get artsy with it, because I can't not cough, I'm coughing. Sick! So, that was totally planned.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing.
What?
This is going to be, I think... Okay. I'm trying to be sensitive, because... Yeah... I feel like
Chicken tonight?
some people, no. I feel like some people liked the reboot.
It could have been better.
I'm sure that they did. Here's the thing. Myself, and I only speak for myself. Garbage. Hot, flaming garbage.
To me, it seemed more like a Disney film.
Really? I can get that from that. I understand how you would feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like Paul Feig. I don't like him. And here's the thing. When it first started to happen, I was on his side.
I was excited too.
That's what makes this so messed up. Is that I was on his side. I'm sorry.
Cybertron.
I know, Cybertron is that way. I wanted it to be good. I didn't care that it was all women.
Me either. I thought it was kind of a cool idea to go that way.
And I was on his side. People were bullying him, for lack of a better word, on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? Let the guy make the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Let him make the movie. I don't care.
Let's see what he can do.
Yes. And then as time went on...
We regret it.
Tara went from being on his side to not being on his side. And I was like, Paul? Mir? Sit?
Smack!
First of all, I heard a brilliant critique of this movie, and and this is it boils it encompasses exactly how I felt about it. Mm-hmm. This person said, "Oh, so it's like Bridesmaids but Ghostbusters," because he used the exact cast.
He Adam Sandler's his movies.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I'm so sorry. The moon. I wish he had, like, done an open casting call for it. Mm-hmm. And at least tried out some other people. Mm-hmm. I don't think the people that he got were the best people for the job. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I will give him credit for standing by that decision. Mm-hmm. At least he stuck up for them. That's great.
Of course, because he wants to use them in another movie.
I'm sure he will.
Well, that was 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago.
Oh, well, I'm sure something's coming down the line.
Yeah.
Somebody fat needs to fall down so they'll get Melissa McCarthy. That's all she does. Oh. And she's lost a lot of weight, which is good for her.
Yeah.
Now she's just the chubby person who falls down. I'm chubby. I could fall down. I'd probably break everything. But I'd be getting paid, so studio money. Yay. Put me in a wrist cast.
Cha-ching.
So, that was just how I felt about it. I didn't really like it. I think he kind of went... He did try to go in a different way with it, and I think when you have something, and I'll use this word, iconic, as Ghostbusters, you can't really... Like, people aren't going to accept that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
A lot didn't.
And then they didn't. And rightfully so, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. If I have to cough and annoy people, I at least want it to be entertaining.
It is.
So, that's just how I feel about it. My understanding of what Jason wants to do.
Come on, Jason.
He wants to make it canon, which means it will follow the original movies. It will be set within that world.
Which we kind of thought it would.
I would have hoped that it would.
Look how it starts off. 30 years ago, 4 scientists saved this world.
Yeah.
But yet, from what I understand, the reboot was supposed to be in like a different world.
Yeah.
Different time.
Ow.
So that kind of makes no sense now.
Yeah.
And Winston wasn't a scientist. I was watching a video that was pointed out.
Yeah?
Winston was not a scientist. He just joined them and said, okay, I'm an exterminator.
Yeah, it's... I mean, the
cameos...
cameos...
As a steady paycheck, I'll believe anything you say.
I have seen shit that would turn you white. I appreciated the cameos. Yes. I did, but I also thought that they were kind of... I do enjoy a good cameo. But I also think that they were kind of put there to placate people. It's like, oh, look, Dan Aykroyd will be in it, too.
I hate the fact that he was a dick cabman. Like, a cabbie, but he's kind of a dick.
Now...
But then again, it's in New York, so...
Yeah, well... Now, the trailer drops Wednesday, I think.
All us diehard fans like...
Yes, we were... I hope that's the still for the video.
That'd be funny.
So everybody was like, oh my god.
No way!
Ivan Reitman not only posts it, he posted on his social media. Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson both tweet him and say, this looks good. We're available.
I hope.
So, I don't know if the older guys are going to be involved in it, but it seems like they want to be.
My understanding on an interview that Dan had
2
months ago with Dan Rather
Oh, well, Dan Rather wouldn't lie. He's a trusted news source.
It seems like, according to Dan Aykroyd,
Uh-huh.
him and the others will be in it.
Really?
Ta-da!
Rolling dice.
Craps.
Yeah, definitely.
No. He said that they will most likely be in it.
Yeah.
And he said even Bill, even if we have to make him as a ghost, like he said, he's confident the script is that good.
Yeah, Aykroyd...
That he should have no trouble getting Bill to be involved one way or another.
Here's the thing, though, and I like Bill Murray. I do. I think he's been in some great, great movies.
Yes.
But I also think he has... I think he has a dick side. I think
Don't we all?
Well, I mean... he has said in the past that he didn't...
He doesn't like sequels.
Yeah, he doesn't want... So I don't know that he would do it. The first Was it the first Ghostbusters script that came to him? He threw it in the shredder.
Yeah,
He thought it was shit.
I heard he didn't like it.
Yeah. But I don't know how much Jason Reitman, the director, is... I don't know if he's using anything that Dan's written. I mean, this is the part that we don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to assume that he is.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that he is. Where it has a release date of 2020 with no month, so I'm guessing it'll be like summer.
At the end of it says summer 2020.
Does it say summer?
Yeah.
There you go.
I want to think June.
June, you think?
Yes.
What makes you say June?
That's when the second one came out.
Really? I don't know, because it's weird. I don't know. It might have to do with fiscal years. If Sony...
If so, it'd be July.
I know. It's like...
Yahtzee.
I know. I don't know if Sony will need it to help with their, third quarter or whatever. I can see it as like a July release.
Could be.
That's my prediction, is July. Sean said June.
I'll say June. I'll stick with June.
You standing by June, I'll say July. We'll see.
Watch it be May.
I know, we're both fucked. It'll be fucking May.
And that's not technically summer.
Oh!
That's spring.
I really hope it's not...
August?
Well, no, because... And I'm also a Marvel fan. And the new Spider-Man comes out next year. So I hope it's not...
Competing with that.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Marvel fans. But I like to think that the Ghostbusters fans would show up too, so...
I'm hoping Sony people will be smart to work around that.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have all that much more to go on about it. I know Sean has a little quick bullet point list. But... Notes. Ooh. I feel all warm and cozy. It's just that I'm happy with the fact, I mean, they must be, depending upon the month, which we already speculated, but I mean, they're going to have to be done editing by the end of the year. Yeah, by the end of the year. Editing takes a long time. So, I mean, they're going to be filming, I assume, shortly. And I actually read online somewhere, I don't remember where it was, but it's been working under a covert name, which a lot of studios do.
Because they don't want the attention of fans to start showing up and all that.
Right. It was working under the name Rust. Rust Bucket or something. I don't remember. It had Rust in the title.
Rusty!
Rusty! Yeah, Dad.
There you are.
No, there you go. So it's been rolling. So hopefully they'll if not they're not shooting now. Hopefully they'll be shooting soon.
I want to think maybe within the next 2 months.
Yeah.
From the way Dan was talking about, saying to Dan Rather that They have a really good script.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the script's just about done.
Nice.
At least.
Nice.
I ain't guaranteeing that.
No.
That's what I'm gathering from what I saw.
Allegedly.
And on YouTube, you can see the clip of that interview.
Yes. I know. I mean, I liked the first one.
That was my favorite of the two.
Yeah. I mean, the second one was okay.
Yeah, I was 50-50 with the second one.
Yeah. I like when they go down in the tunnel.
Slime!
Yeah.
It's a river of slime!
It's a river of slime.
And they cut up to Bill and them. What? But yet they got little microphones on like this.
Yeah.
They can't hear each other.
They must have our set up.
What do you say?
Yeah.
He's like yelling, slime! What? Huh? Like Little John. What?
And I like the, I don't remember the actor's name.
Which one?
The guy who plays the little guy.
Oh. He's from the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
He had some funny lines. He was alright.
Why am I drippings with goo?
Yeah, there you go.
That used to be my favorite of them.
Drippings with goo. I mean, it was okay. I don't think... I mean, a lot of people shit on it. Like, ew, it's awful. I don't think it was as bad as people... It was just good. I mean, it's fine.
I was 50-50 because to me it seems more like the love interest side.
Yeah.
You know, you got Bill, you got Venkman and Dana re-hooking up.
Re-hooking up.
You got the angle with Oscar, and then you got...
Named after a hot dog, you poor man.
And then you get Janine and Lewis.
Oh, can I just say, I know that Paul Feig had asked Rick Moranis to do a cameo, and he said no.
Because he's still retired.
Well, no, it's not that he's retired. It's that he doesn't... He's another one who doesn't like sequels. And yet he did like 8 Honey, I Shrunk the movies.
Yep.
Right? But he was like, I'm not really retired. I'll work. But he just didn't want to, like, do it.
Get up! Work! You better be in this one. Oh, you missed.
Get up and work. You putz.
Be in this one.
I'm hoping where it's Jason Reitman, and it's his dad was the original director.
That even Bill would say, "Okay, I'll give it a shot."
And they're actually listening to Dan this time. Because Paul Feig, Dan had a script, and Paul threw it away. And Dan tried to consult him, and Paul didn't want to hear it. And he ended up having to do reshoots. He cost the studio a ton of money. Mm-hmm. And after Dan was like, I tried to tell him.
What I saw was, I think the budget was $145 million.
Yeah. He went over budget.
Mm-hmm. I think it was brought up to $245 million.
Jesus Lord.
So it's within that range.
Yeah.
So I mean... maybe that's why Dan Aykroyd looks so cranky and moody as the cab driver.
I know, because he got the bill.
He probably just had an argument with them.
Oh, I'm hurting here because I'm laughing and it hurts. Laughter is pain. And the first one, everybody knows the first one.
Classic.
It is classic. Walter, the guy who plays Walter Peck, is that William Atherton?
Yes.
He's an asshole in everything he's in. I've not seen one film where he's the good guy. He was in, snapping my fingers isn't helping. He was in, Real Genius. He was a bad guy in that movie, too. He was a jerk. Yeah. It's a hell of a Twinkie. Tell him about the Twinkie.
This man has no dick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the new one.
Yep.
Next year. This is supposed to be a part 3, not a reboot.
Yep.
It's supposed to be like a continuation, set in that time frame, just years later.
Yes.
So don't get the idea that they're doing what they did with the one 2 years ago.
Yep.
This is part 3. Whether it's going to be titled part 3, we don't know yet. Of course, we'll find that out in time.
Yes.
When you watch the trailer, there's some things that you might have missed, which we did. And we went back and watched, and I saw a video pointing these out. When the camera is going towards the barn, look over on the right side on the tree.
What's on the tree, Sean?
Sap and bark. With the lighting from the moon, you can see ectoplasm on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I totally missed that before, but when you look back and watch, you can see it glistening in the moon.
That's a nice touch. It is. That's a nice touch. It's kind of one of those like blink and you'll miss it kind of things.
It's like a little Easter egg thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when the tarp flies up and you see the back of Ecto 1, look at the license plate. It's the old plate from part 1. Not the new, no, but the old.
Yeah, it's the new one. It was like 1A or something.
Yeah, on part 2 they had the Statue of Liberty in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, it just says Ecto 1. So it's the original plate. Looks like the original car.
Nice.
And my next note was, will any of the original cast appear or come back? We were just going over that.
Yeah.
From the way it sounds, yes.
It's at least 2 want to, so.
But other than that, will Sigourney Weaver show up? Will Rick Moranis show up?
Well, you know
what?
Like, what else is Sigourney Weaver doing?
She made a cameo at the end of the last one.
Yeah.
The reboot.
I mean, I think she, I don't think she's got a full plate. I don't know her life. She might be very, very busy with, I don't know, things.
A lot of these stars, they're doing like TV shows or something now. Small screen. She could be doing that for all we know.
I see.
Well,
I don't think she's busy.
The other thought I have for this.
Yeah?
Will Dana's son, Oscar, be one of the characters or one of the Ghostbusters?
There is actually there is actually quite a lot of speculation about if they're going to include Oscar.
Because this Ghostbusters is supposed to be about 30 years from the other ones.
Yep.
Which would make Oscar in his early 30s.
Yes.
And being that close to Peter and them as a kid. Mm-hmm. And who knows what in that...
What has transpired since we left them last.
Right. So will Oscar be a part of it? Who knows?
I actually thought... Actually? I actually thought that would be a really nice tie-in.
It would be.
But I don't know because... And I don't know if it's on your list. So I'll just say it now.
Okay. Is
the last rumor that I heard was that it was going to be people in their late teens. But that doesn't mean that Oscar couldn't be like a trainer or like a mentor. Mm-hmm. And have the other guys, I don't know. Like maybe Oscar is running a franchise somewhere and he hires these people.
Or he could be some kind of a brain genius like Egon and he could be making the proton packs or something.
Yeah, you could be the tech guy.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a tech guy.
Engineer.
Everybody needs a tech guy. They gotta hack the mainframe. Gotta hack this mainframe right now. So I don't know if the young adult thing is true or not, but I know they want it to be 2 boys and 2 girls, which is fine.
Yep, that was on the list too.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's well, we'll get there.
Oh, we're there.
Oh, we're already there. Hang on. Broadway. So we're already there.
Yeah, the actual next one I had was about the interview with Dan Rather and whether or not everyone's going to be involved.
Okay.
Then after that, I made a note about what you told me today.
Yeah.
That it's going to consist of young adults, and they're going to think about 2 guys and 2 girls, and possibly an offspring of a main cast character, which I believe would be Oscar.
Yeah. You may have heard it here first.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
And my last bit of note I had was when you see where it says Summer 2020, the font is the same as used in the original 84 movie. They dug into the Columbia archives to get it.
Yes, they did. Which I thought was an incredibly, like an incredible attention to detail.
Keeping it real.
That nobody really would have noticed or probably even cared about. But he did, Jason Reitman did post that this is the same font and we had to dig to get it. And I said, you know what? I was thinking to myself. Yeah, stop coughing. And, like, anybody who would dig in archives to get a font just for the end of a teaser trailer.
That effort.
Yeah, that kind of maximum effort is probably going to make a damn good movie.
Yes. And he's going to try his damnedest to make it that damn good.
Damn. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't notice with the font myself.
No.
At that moment at the end of the trailer, I was just like in awe of just listening, not just the trailer and the fact that it's coming out. The sound effect of the proton pack.
Oh yeah, I was like, what?
Like you hear it coming on, it's idling, it's shutting down.
Yeah, that was dope.
What I'm going to do with that is I'm going to take that, I'm going to convert it to an MP3.
Really?
I'm keeping that. Upload it onto my phone.
It definitely got a lot of people excited.
And
people are really like amped now. Which is good. I hope it will
it's like giving me a new Elm Street movie.
I hope it will kind of erase the horrible taste that the last thing left in everybody's mouth. I mean,
poop.
Yeah.
You.
So I mean, do you have anything else to say about it? You good? All right, we're gonna wrap this up then. Yeah, I have to cough again, so. I hope that's the still. Be funny. So, you can check out our other hashtag review episodes if you like.
Please do.
And while you're at it,
you can cross over, but don't cross the streams.
Don't cross those streams. You can make the jump and check out our comedy podcast because it's good. I'm trying to think of anything else I have to say. So we do as far as the podcast goes, we do the first 20 or some odd minutes live. So you can subscribe and you'll get notified when we go live, and you can check us out live, or if you prefer, you can watch us on Memorex. I'm going to shut up now. Sean's got something to tell you. We'll see you next time.
Have a good everything.
Stop.
Who are you going to call?
Me!
Damn right.